Hello everyone, so welcome to linear drumming video. I'm going to try to play here a little bit of exercises to give you an indication on how to play within this style. Refer to the article itself because it'll give you the majority of the information. I'm going to try to keep it really simple here for sake of a short video. So here's the original version of linear. The next step that I usually have people work through is to move all the notes over to the hi-hat. So play everything on the hi-hat except for the accented snare drums. You'll still bring those down. It'll sound like this. The very next step after that is to move notes around to various surfaces on your drum kit. I happen to have a couple tom-toms here, so I'll use those. And I could also incorporate the first two styles that I just used, and it would sound like this. The next thing that I usually do is add double stroking. So if we keep all this stuff that we just included and now we double stroke some notes, it could sound like this. Once you go through all the patterns doing that, it's time now to add some stepped hi-hat notes into the equation. So instead of always playing a bass drum where you see the foot pattern, you could break it up. You could play a stepped hi-hat and a bass drum, all stepped hi-hats, etc. So you could do something like this. I'm going to play a stepped hi-hat on the very last note of the pattern. It'll sound like this. If you want to add stepped hi-hats that have open hi-hats to them, you could do that as well. You could play an open hi-hat with the stick, and then of course you have to step it closed. So you could have something like this. You could also remove some notes from the pattern. So in case you wanted to create a little space within the groove, I'll just remove a random note somewhere, or two, and sound like this. Again, I incorporated some of the other things in there as well. Look, linear drumming, it happens all the time. You're never going to play only stacked notes. So the more you go through this linear drumming stuff, the more it finds its way into your playing naturally. And you're probably not going to sit there and play very specific patterns for songs, but you might use a little bit of linear here and there. And a great example to try and get you flowing in this is to just play a basic groove and then try to slip in and out of the linear stuff, sort of like this. So there's a lot of linear within that pattern, yet it's still coming in and out of the basic stuff. Hope that helps. Check out Gary Chaffee's book, Time Functioning Patterns, and you'll find the very first example of what I just showed you in his linear section. Okay, thanks.